What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If it's the first time you're touching down on this channel, welcome to Small Feet Big Heat. We talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between. And today we are getting into this Supreme Fall Winter 2023 Week 1 drop list. Supreme is back. It's Supreme season once again, and people are actually excited about this season. So let's go ahead. Let's break down this Week 1 drop list. As always, Week 1 is the biggest week, so we have a lot to cover. We're going to start with the free gift. These cinnamon toothpicks. Not bad. It's not completely useless, but it's not great either. If I had to scale it, it would be, not as exciting as the Supreme Bouncy Ball, but more exciting than the parachute men that we got a couple of years back at this point. So that's kind of where I would place it. Then we have the box logo lamp, which is going to be about $98 retail. At that price for a lamp, depending on how big it is, I actually think that's a pretty good price because it will look good wherever you decide to put it, in your bedroom, living room. If you have a Supreme accessory setup, it's definitely going to look dope there. So I think the box logo lamp is a solid item. The chopstick set is one that I'm personally interested in. That is at $44 retail USD. Would I actually use them if I got them? Or would I just kind of put them in the setup to look at? Now that I'm thinking about it, I can't really say that I would use them. I feel like, when you order your ramen or whatever, I would still just crack open the disposable pair and use those. I don't know. That's looking like a pass at this point. The Supreme Soto Pocket Torch. That one I could say is useful, I guess. Kind of like a burner torch. It's cool. $44 retail as well. So same price as the chopsticks. Not bad. The Supreme Soto Pocket Torch, not something I'm personally excited about, but y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about the accessories this week. The Supreme Harman Cardon Sound Sticks. I'm not crazy about any of the Supreme speakers or portable speakers that they've done, anything like that. I don't have any of them. I don't really use speakers like that. I'm way more inclined to use headphones. So Supreme made a pair of headphones. I would definitely gravitate towards that. But speakers and portable speakers and all the stuff that they be making, it's just not for me personally. And at $398 retail, it's definitely a pass. But I'm sure some other people will pick it up, especially hardcore Supreme, accessory hoarders. The skeleton tee, or the Jack Skellington tee, if we're gonna be honest, because that's definitely Jack up there. I like it. As far as the tees go for this season or this drop list, they're okay. They're decent. I feel like we've definitely seen better fall winter tees. The Jack Skellington tee is probably one of the best ones. And that being said, I'm not excited about it. You know what I'm saying? So the Tiger Varsity jacket, this piece has people going nuts. This is a re-release. It's an item that people did not think would ever come back. So now that it is back, of course, people are excited. There's a black and white, a all black, and an orange and blue. So kind of like a Knicks colorway. That one for me is the best one. I think that the Knicks colorway looks the best. But to be honest, and this is going to be an unpopular opinion, so it is what it is. I like what I like, and I'm always keep it a buck about what I like. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan. This is very much 2016 streetwear, which isn't a problem. It's a good jacket. It's just not something I feel like I would ever reach for if it was in my closet. I feel like I'm way more inclined to reach for my plain, Carhartt varsity, my all black varsity that I have from Carhartt, than this with all the different patches on it and the tiger on it. It's just very busy. It's very 2016 streetwear. A lot of people are gonna love it, and I'm sure that some of the fits that people pull off are gonna look great, but it's not for me. The Gotham tee, it's basically just another New York graphic in the Supreme logo. I feel like we've seen shirts like this repetitively with Supreme. Nothing crazy. Like I said, none of the shirts, in my opinion, are anything too crazy. The Gotham tee is one of the most lackluster. Next is the NBA Youngboy tee, and the Gotham tee is $40, by the way. The NBA Youngboy tee is $54, and this one I like even less than the Gotham tee, which I know to some people is gonna sound crazy, but I'm not a fan of NBA Youngboy. I know where they're going with this. It's their demographic. The demographic that likes NBA Youngboy is the demographic that I think Supreme is trying to reach right now. And I'm a bit older than that demographic. A little too old to be interested in this shirt. It's just not doing it for me. Not at all. It's doing absolutely nothing for me. So anybody else, literally anybody else, like anybody else, and I would have considered picking it up. But NBA YoungBoy, call me a hater. Call me a hater. It is what it is. The Supreme Hanes socks are back in the red. The Gotham skateboard, same design as the tee. Again, not really excited. The Hanes boxer briefs, you have the black and then you have the white and red. I'm not surprised that they're bringing back the two staple colorways. I think last season or the season before was green, like that vault green. Then the prior one was pink. They've done a lot of different colors at this point, and it's not something that sells out. So I'm not surprised that they're bringing back, the black and the white and red to kind of maybe get rid of it versus introducing a new color at this point. The blurred logo sweater, one of my favorite pieces from this drop list. One of my favorite pieces, easy. And I think it's actually pretty reasonably priced because Supreme sweaters, they can vary. The prices can definitely vary and they can get up there at times. But the blurred logo sweatshirt, I think, is a very good look. At first, I really liked the blue and the red, but then I had like a vision. I don't know, it just came to me crazy. Of an all black and white outfit with that blurred logo sweater. You make the pictures black and white. You could kind of go crazy with that. You could kind of go crazy with the black one. It's not too plain, if you know what I'm saying. So all three colorways, 10 out of 10. That's a great Supreme piece right there. The logo backpack is up next, and admittedly, I am not a fan. The Supreme bags really haven't been doing it for me in a minute. And I mean like the last couple of years, the bags just haven't been hitting. I don't know what it is about them, but they just keep missing the mark. The collegiate top, I feel like it's something we see all the time. $78 retail, a little bit overpriced in my opinion, but it is what it is. What can you do? I like the camouflage one. I like the navy and yellow joint. And I like the white and navy, but it's a little plain, you know what I'm saying? The Polar Tech liner jacket, I like the fleece more, and I don't think the fleece is in this drop list. I think it's a piece that's dropping later this season. So that being said, the liner, not really too crazy about. Definitely like the fleece more. But this is $398 retail. You got the pink, the green, and the black. I'm always a big fan of like that dusty pink or a light pink. If you give me a pink, a light blue, a lavender, like that's my wheelhouse right there, especially for spring, summer. But the dusty pink definitely works, I think, for the fall, depending on what you're trying to put together. The washed chino twill camp cap. For the people who likes collecting Supreme hats, they might like it. It's people who specifically collect Supreme hats, and this is gonna be in their wheelhouse. For me, it gets very repetitive. I feel like we see the same hats every season, and if they're not the same, they damn near look the same, which just makes it not exciting. But that lavender one peeking through, I like lavender. What can I say? The Arc half zip fleece pullover, not as bad as some of the other fleeces that we've seen from Supreme recently, but I don't really care for these. If anything, I will go with the navy. Kind of has like an obsidian, like a Jordan 1 kind of vibe going on. It's cool. You got the navy with the light blue, the white. It's cool colorway, but not really feeling it. That's $188 retail. Next, we have the warm-up tee, aka the Everlast, as we all call it. I feel like we've seen this many, many times. And to be honest, it's probably only been like 3-4 times that Supreme has given us on different types of items. But it just seems like one of those items that we see all the time at this point, and I'm tired of it. So it's a no for me. The Hell short sleeve, however, is a graphic that Supreme is bringing back. So it's not a new graphic, but it's a nice one, and it looks really good on the short sleeve shirt. Like having it open, closed, I could think of a lot of different fits that you could pull off with that one. And at $148, reasonably priced. The worship tee we're actually gonna have to click on so that I can show y'all the back graphic from Sean Cliver. If you don't know who Sean Cliver is, I'll put up the dunks that he did on the screen right now because I feel like that's what most people will recognize. The Christmas joints that he did. The small box tee, can't really go wrong with it. I feel like it's a staple in some people's closet. For $60 retail, I think I'll pass this time around because I'm not really a fan of the colors That like purple mauve color on the end, I could see that working with a couple of fits that I might put together, but I'm not like itching to buy it tomorrow. The inside out crew neck is cool, but I don't like it as much as that blurred logo sweater. So if I was choosing between like crew necks and sweaters or sweatshirts, it would definitely be that blurred logo. This one is $148 retail, and I do like the blue, the green, and the black. I don't know how I feel about this one. I like it. I like the graphic, but none of the colorways are really doing it for me except for the pink. I think the pink one looks really good. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about this. I like the shirt. The shirt's solid, but it's just the pink that I would go for. Again, though, I do like a pink. $48 retail. The military boonie is what it is. The logo shoulder bag, like I said, I'm not a fan of the design of the bags, but a shoulder bag always comes in clutch. 9 times out of 10, I'm wearing a shoulder bag or a tote. Worldwide box logo, New Era hat. This one's a no. The Jesus piece one, that'll come later in the season, I'm assuming I could kind of get down with, but the worldwide box logo, I'm good. I'm good on it. And the colors they chose are just kind of weird. Let me be specific because I do like red, blue, and purple hats. I have plenty. The colors with that design that they chose is what's kind of awkward for me. The Gore-Tex cargo pants, I would definitely go for. But the thing about me and Supreme pants, I'm short. I'm short and I'm skinny. And oftentimes it just doesn't work. I have to pay very close attention to the proportions of the outfit if I'm gonna wear pants that are too baggy, which is not something I particularly care for. I like to just kind of put together a good fit and go. Proportions and shit like that, leave it to the fashion YouTubers. I'm good, but that's neither here nor there. If you're thinking about picking up the Gore-Tex cargo pants, definitely go for it because those pants will make some great looking fits, especially in those 3 colors. The Bones hockey jersey, you just gotta have vision for this piece. You just gotta have vision because it's a nice jersey. It's a good looking jersey. The colorways that they chose, that red and like yellow and black joint, and then you got the black and the white. It's a solid jersey. You just have to have the vision to pull it off and what you're gonna wear with it, which I think a lot of people might not be thinking about. They're just kind of thinking about that one piece by itself. I think when people shop in general, they're thinking about that one piece. Like, is this a cop or is it a drop? Versus how is this one piece gonna work with everything else in my closet? And that's where I'm at with it. I really like the Bones hockey jersey because I know it'll work well with other things in my closet. The stencil tee, let's go ahead and take a better look at that one. That dusty purple color, I'm telling you, you could really get me with a purple, a pink, or a light blue. The spell out embroidered jacket, it's just a little plain. You know, it's not bad. It's not a bad piece, especially if you get the pants to go with it. You got a fit. Easy fit. I like the teal color, the dark blue. That one's nice. It's not something I'll pick up. The silk map cardigan. I have to give y'all a better look at this one. Maybe even zoom in a bit. There we go. So I zoomed in a little bit on like this tan colorway, and as y'all can see, it is a map of New York. I'm a born and raised New Yorker, and I can tell you right now, that's not swaying me. It doesn't make it good just because it's a map of New York on it. I would like it a lot better if it was a singular, consistent piece on the front versus it being like blocked off and kind of choppy. That's what's kind of bugging me out, the taping in there. Like, I don't know. I see what they were doing, but the execution just lost me a little bit. That's all. Execution just lost me a little bit. Prayer candle, once again, with that graphic from Sean Cliver. This is going to make a nice looking piece in people's setup. You know, their Supreme accessory setup or just whatever you have going on in your room or your living room. It's a solid piece. I don't think anyone's actually going to use it for prayer. I could be wrong, but I don't think anyone's actually going to use it for prayer. Solid item at $28. So, I mean, it's cool. Just hope that it doesn't show up broken. I'll say that. The skeleton skateboard, it's a little lackluster. I like the design better on the tee. The small box zip-up hooded sweatshirt, it's just not where my focus would be for week one. I've already talked about several other items that I would cop. So at $158, a small box zip-up hooded sweatshirt is like way down the list. It's like very just not exciting. But if you are looking for basic pieces instead of like statement items, I guess it might be something that you go for. The collegiate patchwork leather hooded sweatshirt. I don't like this item. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't like this one. I was gonna say it's calm. I was gonna say it's kind of, you know, mid, but nah, I just don't like it. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking. But the colorways is lackluster. The New Era varsity beanie, Beanies fit my head weird. I try it every winter, and every winter I'm disappointed because they fit my head weird. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that to the people who can rock a beanie. The baggy jeans are right. I feel like that's definitely a trend right now where brands are just making baggier and baggier jeans. I've even seen some brands make colossal jeans where it kind of has like that throwback Jabot vibe where they're just like huge. It's cool. I kind of like the look of it, you know. The leather collar utility jacket. You got to take a closer look at this one. So I definitely like the green. This printed one, I'm not too crazy about. I feel like it's very on trend with what's popular right now. Even though I might not necessarily pick it up. Soccer shorts, easy pass. I don't really care for these, just like I didn't really care for the hooded soccer jersey. The small box sweatshort. I feel like these are always a good pickup, to be honest, especially in that summer rotation. You know, mesh shorts, sweat shorts, nylon shorts, just boom, 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 boom. That's 3 types of shorts to have on hand. The regular jean, I mean, is there anything really to talk about too much? Supreme gives us jeans every season. They might throw in a little, you know, a little bit of color, a little new design, maybe a new pattern, but usually it's the same kind of setup. That green and like blue that they did, where it looks like spray paint or something like that. Not really feeling it. Stonewash Selvage Denim Jean, $178. Selvage denim, y'all can correct me in the comments because I'm not a denim head. I know a little bit about selvage denim, but it's not created equally. I know that for sure. Just because something is selvage denim doesn't mean it's, you know, the highest of the highest quality denim. Within salvage denim, there's still a very big range of the quality that you're getting, but I do feel like Supreme will put you at a pretty good starting point just because the regular Supreme jeans are not bad quality. That being said, you can't go wrong with a light pair of jeans. The Freaking Out tee, let's take a better look at that one. I don't know what this is a reference to, so, you know, it's going over my head right now, but it doesn't have like an artist name, so it must be a reference to something. I'm just not getting it. And that's okay. That just means it's not for me. Y'all let me know if y'all know what it's a reference to. Sound off in the comment section. The chino pants, I do like Supreme chino pants. And that dusty purple, is that a dusty purple in there? No, it says washed navy. Okay. I like it. I thought it was a dusty purple, but washed navy, whatever you want to call it. It's nice. Don't sleep on Supreme pants. Crackle, regular jean. I don't like the pattern on these. Whatever they did to these is a no for me. The Crackle Denim Trucker Jacket, again, I feel like they just took the used or worn in or whatever they were going for, crackleness of it a little bit too far for me. Just not feeling it. But if you're interested in it, the trucker jacket is $368. Cargo pocket, zip up sweatshirt. This I like. I feel like a lot of people are gonna overlook this. This is a good piece. You got the red, the navy, the black. My personal favorite, the gray. And it's not a half zip, so you're not gonna be struggling to get in and out of it if you get too hot or you wanna like switch up the fit, make sure people can see your shirt, whatever the case may be. It's a full zip, so you can take it off, put it on easily. The sunrise hooded sweatshirt. I've seen a couple people saying that they was digging this, you know, the artwork on the side. This is again artwork by Andre Thompson, the same person that did the Showdown tee, I think it was called, that we just looked at. This piece I'm not feeling too much. I like the shirt that that his artwork is featured on better. This Deja Vu short sleeve shirt. This one has 140 down votes versus 80 up votes. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with that. I think it's a little plain. The Grid Jacquard short sleeve shirt. There's a green, a black, and a blue. I like the blue one, but in general, it's not a piece that I would really be checking for this first week. There's so many other pieces that I've already said I like better. And at $88, you could definitely put your money to better use. The Walkie Talkie short sleeve shirt. I feel like there's also a short sleeve of this design coming, and I like the short sleeve better. As a short sleeve top, like it is right here, it looks a little cheap. Just personally, it looks a little cheap. So I'm not really feeling it. But as a short sleeve shirt with the buttons, I could get down with it a little bit more. It looks like I did skip these 2 hats right here, but they're kind of trash, so it is what it is. If y'all enjoyed today's video, sound off in the comment section with what y'all are picking up tomorrow from Supreme Week 1. Like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love, and I will check y'all out in the next one.